Hey loves, welcome back to Inspirations by Lati. What's up? Thanks for joining me once again for another video. So this video is just a quick video of how I do my makeup. So I'll be explaining to you guys how I got this makeup look, and the different products that I use, and just a little chit chat and stuff. So, you know, if you guys are interested, which I hope you are, make sure you stay tuned and watch, and we'll go through and do this makeup look together. So you guys, when I do my eyebrows, this is not what I use all the time. Sometimes I use the eyebrow pencil. There's one at Sephora that I use. Sometimes I use that, but right now this is what I have, so this is what I'm using. And I just got this from my local beauty supply store. I've had it quite some time because I'm out of everything else. This is pretty much the only one that I have right now, so that is why I am using this one. So but anyways, I just take my brush here, has a spoolie, and then, you know, the slanted skinny thin eyebrow brush on the end, take it and dip it in there. Okay. And what I like to do is take my fingers after I dip it in there. There's a lot of buildup on it, so it's flat and creates a nice perfect line. I will take my finger and kind of dab it and to squeeze it, smush it together, I guess. I see a lot of excess on the end there, but so that's just what I do personally. And then I'm gonna just go in. And this color that I'm using is just a dark brown is what I'm using right now. So and then I kind of go through and brush through because I want it to I don't want it to be like spacey, like, you know what I mean, and not like a full brow. And this one is making me mad, but I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna make it do what it do. Okay. Oh, okay. But I'm finally recording this video. I should have been recorded. I haven't recorded in a while. I was supposed to record last weekend. Things happen, and you know how that goes, and I just end up not recording. So once I have that on there though, I just kind of take it, brush it, and then kind of go like that to make it all smooth or whatever. So stuff is starting to open back up around here. Like the restaurants are open at half capacity. What else is open? Hair stores are open. My hair store where I live at, they've been open even when it was only for essential, like everything else was shut down. What they were doing was they were open, but they were letting people pull up and take their order. You give them your credit card or your money, they go in, get whatever you purchase, bring it back out to you. They end up getting shut down twice by the locals or whomever for being open, because obviously a hair store is not essential. So I'm sure they got like 2 hefty fines. If not one, they probably 2, they at least got 1. I don't know, maybe they gave them a warning the first time, but they end up opening back up. I guess they felt like they must have calculated like what the fine was gonna cost them, and I think the fine is like $5,000 to $10,000. So, and I know people were going because I actually went during that time. I don't think any of the other hair stores were. I thought the fine was $10,000, but I don't know how much them people make, but maybe they did make over $10,000 during quarantine, because like I said, they was the only hair store doing it, and they was shut when they got fined the first time, and the police or whoever went up there and shut them down. They stayed closed for like a day or 2. After that, they was back juking again. I was like, they crazy. You know, don't care. I mean, but they was being safe with it, but that's when everything was like really bad. Then all the numbers were up and continuing to go up, and you know, it was really bad. And I live in Michigan, and here in Michigan, we were one of the worst states, you know, because I live not too far from Detroit. And we were one of the worst states because of Detroit's. I think like their airports and all the travel and stuff like that, because Detroit has a huge airport. The cases there were like insane, like, and they were just continuing to increase, and it was just crazy, you know. And I hate that because I don't know. I guess when things open back up and be a little more normal, I'm still gonna be a little scared and skeptical probably to go to Detroit even, and that's our spot. Like, that's where we go, that's what we do. When we want to do something, go somewhere, I don't care if it's shopping, out to eat, we'll jump on a highway and make that hour drive with no second guessing, no thought, you know what I'm saying? Because there's not a whole lot to do around here, where I'm at. So like, that's what we do. We are like in the city almost every weekend, so that's like a bummer. So hopefully we get back to the point where we are comfortable going to Detroit, you know, hanging out like we normally do, like the shopping, the malls, like stuff for the kids to do, the casinos, just anything. Like, they have so many different activities and events in the summertime, like even in the wintertime. Like, that's what we do. That's what's so crazy. It started hitting the news and stuff like in March, but January, February, I'm telling you, we were in Detroit every weekend. Like, it's crazy for us to have been so close and in such close quarters, where the pandemic was, you know, sweeping through that city, you know, inner city Detroit. Even when we go to Detroit, sometimes we go to the inner city, but we go like to the little outskirts and stuff too. But still, once they like really start opening stuff back up, I don't even think we're gonna really be doing much of anything, because I'm scared for that second wave to come through when everybody starts, you know, being more social and stuff like that. Like, I am like terrified, you know. The whole time during this pandemic, you know, we were taking it serious. Like, it wasn't going nowhere. I was off work, kids was out of school, obviously, husband was off work. And when I say we was taking it like serious, like we wasn't going anywhere. Like, a lot of our family and stuff was still like, especially my husband's like side of the family, like they have a really big family, and they always do like events and gatherings, and they was still having stuff. And like, we weren't going to any of it, and they were kind of like, y'all need to stop acting like that, blah blah blah. And like, we was like so serious, we wasn't messing around, we weren't playing no games, we weren't going to any like events or anything. But like I said, like, I understand like family is important and stuff, but like, why risk it for what? But like I said, like, that's normal for them to have like big gatherings and stuff because they have a big family. I got a big family too, but I have a really big family. But as everybody got older, especially like my sister, my cousins, like everybody like literally moved out of state. Like, it's just a few, it's a good amount of us left here, but a lot of my family is like Atlanta, Texas, Vegas. My one cousin was in North Carolina, but he and his wife just recently moved back, not like a year or two ago. But they only plan on being here for a couple years until their kids get a little older. They wanted to kind of be around for their kids to grow up around family or whatever. But they said, you know, once some kids get older, they might be out again too. But anyways, that's besides the point. But yeah, you know, but like I said, we weren't going to any gatherings or event. Like, we were was at home chilling. Like, and I really enjoyed spending time with my family, my husband and my kids and stuff. Even my older kids was here. Initially, when the pandemic first started, my oldest daughter and my two oldest sons were staying here. And my mom was here too for about a month and a half or so. And then everybody ended up going back home because it was just lasting much longer than we thought. And especially with like my daughter, she's such a homebody. Like she's a person I like to be by herself. So for her to be here for like a month and a half, and everybody survived, I ain't knock her head off. She ain't knock her little sister's heads off, and everybody like in such close quarters and be together, and we have a good time. Like it was pretty cool, you know. At first I was like, oh God, how is this gonna turn out? But it turned out excellent. It turned out great. You know, it was just a good time with family, and we actually all enjoyed each other's company. And that doesn't happen very often, because like I said, usually everybody is so busy. My girls are into so many sports and activities, and then I work a lot, my husband work a lot, so we're lucky if we get a full weekend together. Like we always try to take time out and make sure we have dates and stuff like that every now and again, but like a full weekend for us to be able to, unless we are on vacation, but like for a full weekend to like actually nobody has anything to do, that, you know, it just doesn't happen that often. So with quarantine, you know, it happened, and it was awesome, like I said. So, you know, so yeah, but my first time really being around people was last weekend. And the only reason why I started being around people is because, for one, like, I'm not gonna say because I'm back to work, because that doesn't mean anything, because when I'm at work I got my mask on and I'm like taking extra precautions and stuff with the patients or whatever. But you know, my kids at the age that they're at, you know, they can only sit still for so long. So like they were doing really good in the beginning of the pandemic, but when stuff started to settle down, they started to move around. And when I say they started to move around, they started hanging out with friends. My daughter went to Tennessee for the weekend. She went because one of her friends passed away, and she went to the funeral, very small, intimate funeral, like only close people, you know. But she ended up still was around people and went in a hotel room. You don't know who walked through that hotel. I, you know, was fussing at her like, please keep your mask on, whatever, whatever. And, you know, she said that she was, you know, super safe, as safe as she could be. But then my other son, my 17-year-old, he going to different outings and stuff because it's hot outside now. So he'd have been going swimming and doing all kind of stuff with his friends now. And then they come over here. At first, I wasn't letting them come over here. And at first, once they had left, I'm like, no, y'all be around people. Y'all not coming over here. But then, you know, after so much time went by, you can only keep your kids away for so long. So, you know, they started coming back over. And at first I was fussing, like, where y'all been? Where y'all go? Y'all not coming over until, you know, tell me where y'all, you know. And then I just kind of settled that down a little bit. But anyways, my cousin actually last weekend came in to visit from Vegas, and it was kind of a surprise. Nobody knew she was coming. So, like, I was super excited about that. And so, you know, she came and we hung out and had a good time. Actually, one of my recent videos, this is not what I want. Actually, one of my recent videos, I gotta look some pictures and recordings and stuff. And so if that's not uploaded before this, it'll be uploaded after or whatever. But yeah, so, you know, like I said, we hung out and stuff. We were outside, but nobody really had on a mask. And it was just close family and stuff like that. But that was my first time being around somebody last weekend. And so last weekend, because I don't know when it's going to get uploaded. So last weekend was June. Today is the 12th. So last weekend was June whatever. Probably the 7th, 6th. Oh, but no, it was the last Saturday she came over, and today's Friday. So it was probably the 7th, June 7th. It was my first time literally being around anybody besides my children, you know. And I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I hope, pray to God, you know, that he keep us and keep us healthy. And, you know, I say my prayers, I pray for everybody and stuff like that. And hopefully, you know, I'm not being reckless or anything, just going anywhere. You know, my kids are starting to move around way more than I agree with, but, you know, what do you do? They're older, you know, especially my oldest daughter that's 24, well, almost 24 in August, and my son is 21. Like, how do you know, you can only do so much and fuss so much, you know. They're adults at the end of the day. So, yeah. But yeah, so that was, like I said, literally my first time like being around anybody, and we had a great time, you know. So I don't know, but even when, like I said, even when stuff started opening back up even more this summer, because I know it's hard for people to sit down when it's beautiful outside, it's nice outside, but we plan on like not just staying in the house, but doing stuff like going fishing, going on picnics, riding. I don't care if we just get on a highway and ride somewhere, ride out, you know what I'm saying, vibing to the music. It's a perfect time for it because we just recently got a new car. We got a drop top. So ride out, enjoy each other's company, especially just me and my husband, because we always try to get away from the kids, because even though my kids are older, they stress me out. You know, we always try to make a point to not let too much time go by before we just get away, just him and I. And so we definitely gonna be doing that this summer, just riding, just me and him, leave them kids at home or go to their grandma or wherever they gonna go. Well, not wherever, but you know, and just enjoy each other's company, you know. So you got to do that to keep a balance and to stay sane, especially when everybody is working. That's stressful. You got kids, that's stressful. You just have to, you know, maintain that balance, you know, because other than that, before you know it, you know, it's just not healthy for your relationship, marriage, whatever you're in. It's not healthy at all whatsoever. So you guys, I'm looking at this palette. So the palette that I'm gonna start off with is the Tardiest Pro palette that I got from Sephora. I've had this for quite some time now. And the look that I am copying is from Prettybreemua. She's a YouTuber that I have been following for a while, some years, and she's a makeup artist. Okay, she's a true makeup artist. Me, your girl, I ain't no makeup artist. I do what I can do on myself, and that's it. Yeah, and I don't even wear as much makeup as like other people. What I'm trying to do is recreate what she did, and I want to make sure I'm using the right colors. She didn't use this palette. She used another palette. I'll let you guys know what it is, but she didn't use this particular palette, but it doesn't matter because it has similar colors in it. But I at least want to get as close to what she, you know, the look that she used as close as I can. So anyways, I am about to, I think I'm going with this. I'm going with this starting. So this is what I'm going in with right now. This is what I'm going in with right now. Yeah, let me see. I'm going in with this one, but I feel like I should go in with this one. Since I've got this product on a brush, I'm gonna put that on there real quick. One little layer of that from the Innocent is the one right here. And then I'm gonna go in with more of this Whimsy right here. So, but yeah, I'm trying to recreate that look. And like I said, you guys, I am definitely not a makeup artist, okay? I don't do makeup. I'm not a professional. I do what I can do, and that's it. So I'm just kind of going, starting here, swirl, 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 back and forth, back and forth. And I can't teach y'all nothing, because I'm, like I said, I ain't no professional. So if you want a professional, go watch Prettybreemua. And Miss Diva Like is not a makeup artist, but she does excellent makeup. It's a lot of people out here that do excellent makeup, but I do good. I'm not gonna be running around here looking like no clown now. But I ain't no professional for nobody to be trying to, you know, take, you know, tips off me and recommendations and all that. Now, if y'all want to give me some advice, I don't mind that down in the comment section, you know. Please do. I don't mind getting advice, you know. So, like I said, I'm about to go on with this other one now because I feel like I should have used this anyway. And the look that she created was like a purple smoky eye look. I feel like this is too bricky color. But anyways, it's gonna be fine. I'm gonna make it work, y'all. I'm gonna make it work. 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 Okay. Anyways. Yeah, but you know, I'm just ready for all this pandemic stuff to be over. I want to go back to my life. I just want to go back. I want things back to the way they were. I never thought I would experience anything like this in a lifetime. I just never imagined anything like this happening, you know? None of us probably did, to be honest. None of us probably did, to be quite honest. And y'all already know, blending, lots of back and forth to get that to blend is the idea with your makeup so it doesn't look so harsh. Yeah, you know, that is the technique you have to use for this. So that's what I'm doing. Yeah, but so how y'all been doing with everything, you know? Have y'all been doing okay? Everybody's family okay? Is there anybody stressed out? Of course, people are stressed out initially. If you watch my other video, you'll see how stressed out I was to go back to work. But everything's fine. You know, I'm handling it. I'm dealing with it. It's okay. I still get a little nervous sometimes, but it is what it is. People deal with stuff in a different way. So make sure you guys watch my next video coming up too. After this one, which is going to be, I'm going to do a video on like different items and things that I've purchased from YouTubers. I'm gonna do an actual video on that. I dedicated an actual video to my sister for her fire sauce that she makes. Me and my twins did a mukbang on that, so watch that if you haven't. And then but I purchased some other stuff from some YouTubers, and I want you guys to check it out. So it'll be uploaded eventually at some point in life. No, I ain't gonna say it like that because that makes it sound like it's gonna be forever. But I'm trying to be consistent. I am being consistent, but I don't know what I was talking about. So right now, I'm thinking what I'm about to do is going with this right here. It got a purple tone to it, so does this. I might mix the two after watching her video. So let's see. I'm really trying to recreate this look. And girl, Bree, you making it hard. But yeah, I'm really trying to recreate this look. And my girl she making it hard for me. I don't even like this brush. I don't like how I feel on my eye. I don't get expensive brushes. I'm not a super huge like makeup person. I don't get expensive makeup. Well, I get my makeup from Sephora, but like my brushes and stuff, I don't use MAC makeup or anything like that because I'm not, like I said, the huge makeup person. So I'm not gonna invest in like a whole bunch of expensive stuff that, you know, is pointless to me, that I'm barely gonna use, or I don't really know how to word that, but like I wear makeup, but like every day when I go to work, the makeup that I wear when I go to work is mascara. I'll do my eyebrows and eyeliner and some lip gloss, clear, pretty much lip gloss. That's what I wear to work. So I don't wear makeup every day. And even when I get out and stuff, you know, I'm not a huge makeup person. Like I don't even wear foundation. So this makeup look that y'all gonna see on me is gonna be, you know, foundationless and bakedless. And I say baked because I know everybody bakes their makeup and stuff. But it's gonna be not all that for me because I just don't. And one of the main reasons I don't is because I don't really, I keep saying that I'm gonna sit down and like practice applying foundation and stuff. But even if I do, I'm not gonna buy expensive makeup foundation and stuff because I know I'm not gonna wear it. Like I said, I'm not gonna be wearing it on a regular basis. Even when I do my makeup, like I am not gonna be wearing foundation and stuff because I'm just not used to it. And I had the lady at Sephora kind of do me some foundation and stuff, and I just felt like I didn't look great with it. Probably because I'm not used to seeing myself with it on, you know. But and it was probably fine. Like if I get used to it, I'm sure. It'll be fine, but I'm just not used to it, so I would be self-conscious, like I look weird or something if I was just walking around regular with it on. And the most that I probably would do is I'm too close to the camera, but the most I probably would do is like make videos and wear it for videos and stuff. And my husband's preference is you know, and I know it's my preference because I'm my own person, you know, but that is my husband. So I know that his preference is less makeup. If it was up to him, I wouldn't wear no makeup. Seriously, you guys. If it were up to him, he likes me with makeup and he tell me how cute and, you know, baby, you pretty, blah, 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 baby, you look good when I have makeup on. But he likes to see me natural, you know, majority of the time. So, and like I said, I don't know how to do all that well, so I'm definitely not gonna be running around looking like no clown. You know, I can't do that. I don't know what I'm doing like that. So, and like I said, you know, it's just his preference as well. And you know, I'm not trying to impress nobody else except for him and myself. So why, you know, why even worry about the whole foundation thing? You know what I mean? You know, if I'm not, you know, whatever. I always take a huge fluffy brush and go over all my makeup because I feel like it blends it better and kind of brings it all together. So I always do this huge fluffy brush like this, and I just kind of on my eyes. So if there's any harsh lines, that'll hopefully take care of that issue. I think it looks good. It looks pretty similar to hers too. It's cute. It's cute or whatever. It's cute or whatever. I don't really like this eyebrow. And I heard somebody say that like your eyebrows, both eyebrows are never gonna be exactly the same. So, and I always have one that I like more than the other, but I really feel like I don't like this one like that. I feel like it needs to be like fixed or something. Well, that sound like a fix it. Let me see. I don't want to mess it up though, because I'm good for that. And broke, don't fix it. Sometimes I put a line of concealer. This is a concealer that I use to go under my brow, e.l.f. And sometimes I'll put it on top, but no, I haven't done that in a long time. I used to, but I really have not done that in a really long time. So I feel like I should wash my hands because, yeah, I had just washed my hands and stuff or whatever because I had like makeup on it. So like what I will do, you guys, and I almost started like not to record this makeup video because like I don't do my makeup how everybody else does. Like everybody else literally does like full faces, full coverages. They literally, you know, are beat. And not to say I'm not beat when I do my makeup, because I'm beat regardless, okay? No. But anyways, not to say it doesn't look good, but I just don't do a full everything foundation and concealer and powder. And like, I watch so many YouTube videos of people doing their makeup. I should know how to do like foundation and all that stuff, but I've just actually never tried it on myself, and I keep saying I am, and I just haven't. So who knows if it's ever gonna actually happen. So that's why I started not to record this video, because like, I'm like, well, I don't do what everybody else do, so like people might not even be interested, because like I know most people do their makeup like a certain type of way, like, you know, with everything, a full, you know, and I just don't do it. So what I am putting on right now though, in a couple spots, I had a couple, and I will do this like if I've had some recent acne. This is the most that I'll do. This is just some like color corrector. And usually I only do this if I really got some dark spots that I don't want to be seen. And this is concealer, because I do put concealer just under my eyes, just a little bit. Like I said, I'll put it on my spots like that. I had the hugest pimple, and then wait a minute, I should have wiped that off. Did you guys see that? It was a dark spot right there, and then right over it is another pimple. Like, that one went away and left a mark. Now here come the homeboy right above it. Like, why? And that's probably too much, because I usually don't put that much on, but I did. Oh. So let me try to pat this like in, because I don't want to look stupid. And then if I don't like it, I will wipe this off. I surely will. That's what I do. Like, and then this, I feel like I put too much on, because I only want it just to like, and I feel like I'm wiping off everything I just did. I'm good for that too. Like, I'll put it on and then just get the wiping before I know it. I'm like, all the product I put on is wiped off. But whatever. Let me see. I don't know. Like this, I feel like that one is not as noticeable. Like, I will literally like spot correct. I don't have much of anything over here. This is for life. I've had this forever, so that's like not anything. That's a beauty mark, I guess, if you want to call it. It's not really a mole, but I guess a beauty mark. Like, and I don't have a bunch of like blemishes and spots on this side of the face. It's just that I had some stuff over here that I felt like I didn't want there to be seen. You know, face of concealer and stuff. Of course, I don't know what I was about to say, never mind. Oh, of course, it's still like not completely gone. Like, you can see it, but I feel like it's not as dark. And you can still see it. And it's making me mad. It's showing out in front of y'all, because usually this works better for a little bit of concealer under my eyes. And when I do it, I only use a little. I don't even put that much on. Again, I don't always put concealer under my eyes, only when I do what I consider a full face. For me, this is a full face. And I got purple like everywhere, and I'm just rubbing it into my skin like I don't have no sense. Doing this with my finger, kind of like literally pushing it in. Too much. And then this one is Tarteist Pro Glow to Go. And then it has, you know, your, so you can contour and glow. highlight. And then this is an NYX contour palette. And that's another thing, like I don't do what everybody else does. Like I don't wear falsies, you guys. I'm gonna show y'all my lash routine in just 1 second, and it works for me. Like I just don't. And I love how it looks on everybody, but for myself, yeah, I don't wear falsies. I just don't wear falsies. Like I will pile on the mascara and this other stuff I'm finna show y'all. So whatever. So. Just, but no. I will do my nose a little bit. And the chin. You can see it. I didn't wipe it all off. Just enough to glitter a little bit. If the light catch it just right, it might glitter a little bit. It might bling bling and shine just a little bit. A little bit brighter. I know this bump is like Miami. Is it shining? What is it doing? The light. I don't want too much. I feel like I put a little more. Cause like for some reason this palette does not pick up much product at all. And I'm already light-handed with my makeup. And I feel like this, cause the consistency of it is kind of like it's not like powdery. It's more like, now that's a lot. That's gonna be too much. Watch. All right, that's enough for you. All right, this is the tattoo liner. And it makes me nervous doing it on camera. It's like I'm gonna mess up. And y'all gonna judge me. So I just finished my wing liner. And now this is my love. I absolutely love this stuff. This is what I use. It's Urban Decay Supervision Thicker, Longer, Bolder Volumizing Lash Primer. It costs like $25 at Sephora, and I have to I don't let this run out. Like how I let certain stuff run out, this can't run out. I don't let it run out. I love this. Absolutely love it. Like this is if you are a lady, a girl, if you don't wear false lashes, like, and you want your lashes to pop and whatever. And that's another reason I'm scared to wear false lashes, because like once you start wearing them, like they pull out your real lashes. I've heard people say, and I want my lashes. I don't want to be bald-headed, bald-lashed. Bald-lashed. I don't even know if that makes sense, but I don't want to be it. I love, you know, seeing people with their lashes. Looking cute. And you know, it'd be looking really cute, but I don't wear it, so I use this as a alternative since I don't wear false sheets or falsies. I need to eat. I haven't eaten anything all day. And yep, I kick it on. They have it in clear, but I never buy the clear. I've never bought the clear. I should, just to see how that works. I feel like the white, I can see like each lash being coated. That is why I guess I get the white, really. You know? I can see literally each lash, you know, everything that's coated or whatever. Better Than Sex, I think that's what this one is. And this is one of my favorite mascaras. I get that from Sephora. This fake lash instant stuff I got from the hair supply store, the beauty supply store. This is starting to run out. Like, it's starting to dry up on me. I should put some water in it. So I found that this toothpaste... Too-faced, not toothpaste, but let me hurry up for this dry. For this Too Faced Better Than Sex, I found that it gets really messy for whatever reason, because the eyelash stuff in there is so thick. Like, the mascara in the bottle is like so thick and just like gooey or whatever. I found that it gets really messy. The bottle does, but it was like starting to dry out. And I have other eyelash mascara I could use, but like this is my favorite one, so I really didn't want to use the other ones. So I put water. I just wet this and swish it around in the bottle. And I will go over with several coats because I want them to pop and to be as long as possible, as long as naturally possible. So you gotta get them corners in and out. And what I like to do, ladies, I like to after I do my wing liner and my mascara and stuff, I will go back in just a little bit with whatever color, the main color or whatever top color of my eyeshadow is, because quite often I find that I always end up getting a little bit of mascara on my eyeshadow, and sometimes it's hard to wipe off, and if you wipe it off, you're gonna wipe the makeup off anyway. So I'll go back in with a little more product just to brighten that back up, you know. Is that enough? I don't want to overdo it. So I am about to go ahead and do my eyeliner on my waterline. It's kind of hard to do this on camera because I don't want to be again, I don't want to be all in y'all face with this, and I can't hold the mirror and do it at the same time. Like, I'll just do it. I'm sorry. Something like this. They have these in like different like shades and stuff. This is the NYX Butter Gloss. I use this like every day, whenever, whatever. And this is another one I have. I had a whole kit of these. Like, it came in a huge thing with different like nude, like neutral type colors. Usually that's what I use on my lip, like neutral type colors. But this one here, I don't know where the rest of them. That's the problem when you have kids, like twins, like teenagers. That's what I should say. They get into your stuff and it's not cool. I usually always line my lips with this, some type of brown lip liner. Yeah, whenever I'm doing a nude lip, which is most of the time, okay, loves, this is the end result to this makeup look that I just did for you guys. So hopefully this video was good and informative. Hopefully you learned something a little different, because I know, you know, a lot of people do their makeup like differently. And a lot of people like use different products, and you know, like I said before, I was not going to do this video because I know for the most part in the beauty community everybody wears like a full beat face, and I just decided to do it though because I do mine's a little differently from most people, and I just wanted to give you guys an alternative, another option to not having to wear a full beat face if you don't want to, because sometimes you just don't have the time, or maybe it's too hot. You know, I wish I could do a great job at it like a lot of these other beauty gurus out here. I am no makeup artist by any means. I do my own makeup the best that I can, and I just wanted to, like I said, give you guys an alternative and let you see a different way that you can do your makeup and still be cute, you know. And for my ladies that might not wear falsies, or if you don't feel like putting falsies on, or if you ran out of falsies, then you keep some of this around in your regular mascara, and then you can get, you know, it's not as, you know, dramatic or as, you know, whatever as falsies, but it still gives you a pretty nice, decent look with your natural eyelashes. So that was the purpose of this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you stay tuned for my other videos. So bye, loves. Deuces.